Hello, good evening, my fellow prosperity accelerators. How are you today? I hope you're all well, you're good, you're full of energy, and above all, you're ready to start or continue accelerating your prosperity. So let's get started with our daily life of my dreams. Well, this is a very, very powerful declaration. My passive income allows me to live the life of my dreams. And this is great. This is what we need, to repeat day in, day out, several times a day, just to get into this right mindset. And so it's so important that we get into that mindset. Now, what about the limiting beliefs? Is it true? Is it false? If I tell you, you look, I'm a good giver, but I'm not a good receiver. Limiting beliefs are what hold us back. Okay, it's something that we believe in, and because of that we can't progress. So if we are not a good receiver, what does that mean? It means that, okay, I give generously, it's fine, but when somebody wants to give me something, I feel, and that's what the universe will see. When he wants to give you something and you say, oh no, not for me, no, it's all right, I don't need, and you're not getting what you should be getting. You understand? So this is very important to identify these limiting beliefs. And once you do, well, just replace them and do the reconditioning with a powerful declaration. Something like, for example, I'm a generous giver and an excellent receiver. Okay? So this is important to do that, get into this right mindset. Now, about the Financial Freedom Fund, we need to have a cash flow management system, so that when the cash comes in, we know what to do with it. So, for that, it's important to put in place the Financial Freedom Fund, where 10% of your income goes. And it's that income, those 10%, that you're going to use to make your investments, to accelerate your prosperity, to go to the next level. All right? So it's important to do it regularly. So you create the habit, because the habit is more important than the amount. Now, today about our wealth strategy, I'm going to talk to you about how to invest. I mean, we all heard about how to investing and what the different types of investments, but how to invest? How can I invest? Which way am I going to do it? Okay. Well, there are many ways to do it. You can do it on your own, for instance. You can just act as a business angel, for instance, if you want to invest in companies, or you can just learn, do some courses, and you're on your own. Basically that's what it means, on your own. You do it yourself. You get knowledge from wherever you can, experience from wherever you can, and you do it on your own. So that's one approach. You can also go to investment banks and invest through an investment bank or with an investment bank, but the capital required to make investments through or with an investment bank are very large. So, I mean, I don't know if you have the funds for that, but it is necessary to have quite a lot of funds for that option. The other option is to go to a private equity fund. You can go and talk to these private equity funds and say, okay, they give good returns in general, fairly good returns, but they are very expensive. So you need to go in maybe with at least 100,000, maybe more. That's to get started. And if you make an investment, they will take 20% of the profits, and they will also take 2, sometimes 3% per year, every year, on the amount you have it there. So if you go in with 100,000 and it will take 5 years to get an exit, for 5 years you will be paying 2-3% per year for the so you see that if it's 5 years at 2% a year, that's 10% that is going to be gone, just because they keep your money, and then they will take 20% of the profits. All right, so it's very expensive. It's an option, but it's expensive. Then you have the crowdfunding platforms. Crowdfunding platforms, it's available to everyone. You can start with very small amounts. You can do it. You have many crowdfunding platforms. Sometimes you have very good deals on those platforms, but you need to know which ones are the good deals. And it's very difficult to identify. You are not working from the inside, you're working from the outside, and you have to pick and choose based on the fairly shall we say, short of lack of information that is available to you, as an investor. So you'll have to do by with the available information, which sometimes is quite short. But and also they will take 20% of the profits. So that's another item you have to consider when you make your decision. Then you have the possibility to go with banks, insurance companies, traditional banking products, which the yield is not that great and the risk sometimes is very, very high. Insurance companies, you have some life insurance products that can be interesting, but these days the returns on these type of investments are fairly short, and sometimes they don't even beat the inflation. Okay, so and that's the reality: the inflation, the loss of purchasing power, and so on. Okay, so what can you do? What can one do in order to get by, to move forward, and to make your investments? How to invest? Well, the best way to do it is basically to develop your financial IQ. So it's learning. So you need to get into a learning process, constant learning. Try different types of investments and see which one you like more. And once you understand which one you like more, then you go in depth into it. Learn as much as you can into that type of investment, and then you can master that type of investment. Okay, so but for that, it all starts with this: developing your financial IQ. So we actually go back to the very first option, which is invest on your own. Yes, you can invest on your own if you have the adequate financial IQ, if you have the means, if you have the capacity, if you have all that. Yes, by all means, invest on your own. You can also find and build a group of people, of other investors around you, and you can invest as a team, and you can even lead that team if you have the proper financial IQ. And so this is the key: develop your financial IQ in order to make appropriate investment decisions. All right, and to choosing the type of investment vehicles you're going to do, and all that. And on that note, the Access Club is the perfect way to get started. If you have no experience, if you're looking at experience, the Access Club is it. Why? Because we have a system for generating cash, start generating cash, almost immediately or a very, very short term, with good profitability, good yield. We have a financial education program, and we have a number of deals in different asset classes that you can participate in. So that is a very good option for you to get started. And if you don't like, or if you want to try some other, try a different investment club. But just start getting into the process, into the mindset of building your financial IQ. All right? Very good. So I'm not giving you any financial advice. So just for the records, we have that. And I just want to give you the proper knowledge and help you to make the best financial decisions as possible. Now, to keep up with the good habits, what we're going to do, we're going to say and repeat this powerful declaration: I get rich doing what I love. I get rich doing what I love. I get rich doing what I love. And you keep on going, and there are so many powerful declaration that you can repeat several times a day, every day. You know, I get rich doing what I love. I deserve to be rich. I'm a prosperity accelerator. I love to be around positive and constructive people, and so on and so forth. Okay, but just get those declarations in place, repeat them several times a day on a daily basis. All right, and this is what I wanted to share with you today. So thank you so much for being with me. It's been a pleasure. I will see you again next week, same time, same place. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.